So here's a quick tutorial on how to create this DIY decor tree, but in a mini version because I don't have many supplies left over from this project. For supplies, you're going to need brown paper, tissue paper, some extra scrap paper, a couple different types of glue, Gorilla Glue, and I used a hot glue gun, as well as thread, scissors, and tinfoil. And then you're also going to need some kind of duct tape or any tape of your choice, cardboard, and a needle. Moss and vines are also optional. I got mine from Amazon. Then what you want to do is cut out your base and the strips to whatever size you want your tree to be. Just remember that we are going to be adding branches on top of it, so it is going to add some extra height to your tree. And it's okay if it looks ugly and it feels a little bit flimsy. We're going to be adding layers over this in order to cover that up and add some extra structure. Then we're going to start adding in our tin foil. I'm working on the bottom first, so I'm making it a little bit wider and adding more of a thickness to the bottom. Then I'm going to go in at the top and creating those really weird wiggly shapes for the branches. And now that all that is done, I'm going to go in with those extra strips of paper. I'm just tearing it off here and covering it in glue and then putting it all around the tree. If you want to use a paper mache mix, that would also be great to add structure onto this, but this worked just as well. And then you're going to go in with that brown paper and do the exact same thing, cover the base and the whole tree with it. That way you do not have to paint it and it adds an extra layer of structure to it. And so now we're moving on to the flowers. You're going to take your tissue paper and you're going to cut them up into circles to whatever size you want your flowers to be. Then you want to go around and make these little cuts, but make sure not to go too deep into the center. When that's all done, you're going to go ahead and take your thread, measure it out to however long you want your plant or flower to be, and make sure to leave some extra space. That way we can tie it off and wrap it around the branches. So you want to thread the needle, and you're going to make a knot at the top, and then you're going to make a knot at the bottom so the flowers can't fall off. And then from there, you're just going to take your little circles, separate them out, crinkle them up, and then you're going to run that needle right through the center and stack them up until it is to your desired length. Once you have all the flowers that you want, you're going to go ahead and play around with the placement on your branches, and when you figure out where you want them, you're going to tie them off and then wrap the thread around a few times and then secure it. I used my Gorilla Glue to do that, but you can use any other type of glue. And then I went in with my hot glue gun and I took the moss that I got from Amazon and put that all the way around the base and threw some over the top of this one. And that is it for the tutorial, guys. I hope you have so much fun making your trees, and if you do end up making them or have any additional questions, go ahead and post them in the comments below.